Hi guys, welcome to Beamovation. I'm so excited and grateful that you're here. If you're new to this channel, please click subscribe. But if you're not new, please tell your mama, tell your baby daddy, tell your friend, tell your wife, tell your husband, even tell your grandpa and your grandma to please just, watch this channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make your clumsy wig look nice. Guys, it's summer, right? And even though we love to always look slayed and laid, our wigs looking laid, there are times where you just feel like, I can't. And you're lazy because you have to wash the wig, you have to remove the glue, and then on top of that you still have to lay it on, blow dry it, do the your baby hair, your edges. So this video is actually meant for those days where you still want to have your tresses, okay, but you're like, okay, you know what, let me just be an African makoti, let me just add some African flair. So this is the look where you literally take your wig, as messed up as it is, and then you pair it with the nice head wrap. Get yourself some chandelier earrings or any earrings that you'd like, rock your dress, rock your jeans, and be out. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay guys, let's begin. This is super easy, super quick. As long as you've got your wig, you've got your head wrap, and you've got obviously maybe say your straightener if you want your hair straight, you'll be done in less than 10 minutes. All right, so this is my wig. It's not looking proper, it's obviously looking shady. I did wash it and conditioned it, but I just didn't feel like, doing the whole lay, straightening, whatever. I was like, no, I'm too tired. So this is the kind of look that you would rock if you still want to look decent with your, tresses hanging over your shoulder, but at the same time you're like, I don't want to do too much work. So I'm just gonna put on my wig, pop it over. It's looking shady as hell. Pop it over. And just maybe, position it right. But look, there's honestly nothing perfect about it. I'm just literally relying on the band to keep it secure. It's not overly secure, but it's fine. I'm not worried about that today. And then I'm just going to brush it out so that at least it looks decent. You know what? You can straighten your wig as an option. It's up to you. I think obviously if it's maybe say a body wave or anything like that, it's even better. I'm just going to straighten it just, so that it looks neat and defined and decent. I don't need to obviously spend too much work doing this because, all of this is going to be covered by, or most of the hair or the top of my head is going to be covered by a head wrap. Okay, that should be fine. And then I'm just gonna brush it out again so that it's just out of my face. Okay, it's out of my face. It looks pretty straight. So what I'm gonna do now, let me just move back a little bit so maybe you can see, past the shoulders. So this head wrap that I've got is super long. You can use a shorter one. It all depends on how you want your look to come out. And because it's super long, sometimes it can be a problem. So I hope I get this right so that I don't waste time. I hope I get it right. So I am just makoti kirinako makoti wahanana. Okay, I'm just going to try and get it tight at the back. There we go. Right. Get it tight the back. Then I'm going to, it's covering my brows. Okay, I'll shift it afterwards. And then I'm going to just do the crossover. And then what I'm going to do is just twist the tails or twist the wrap like this. Twist it, 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 twist it. What I like about a extra long head wrap is that it just gives you more flair, just gives you that character. Because if it was one of those small head wraps, I would obviously not be able to have all these different layers. Okay, so I'm just gonna move this away from my brows. Oh, although it's now messed up my brows, I'll fix them up later. Okay, and I'm going to take my brush. and just smooth out the hair, make sure everything is neat. I always like my hair at the back of my ear. Just feel like it's neater, or it just brings out my face nicely. And then just cover my ear. Make sure at the back it's tight. You know what? We are African, therefore our head wraps are always in place. We always have it in check. And there we go. So it's nice. The hair is nice and neat and flowing. I love the way my head wrap is sitting. I love the fact that, you know, the blue is obviously right on top. My brows are a bit messed up now because the head wrap went over my brows, but it's okay. No one's gonna die. So now I'm gonna grab my earrings to obviously finish up, you know, my look and make myself look decent and cute with my careless and clumsy wig underneath, you know. No one needs to know. How are they gonna know? They won't know. No one is gonna know. No one is gonna know. How will they know? They won't know. They won't know unless someone tells them. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, this is how you actually make your wig. This is how you make your wig work for you when you don't want to lay it down and do all of that hard work. There you are. Go out, whether you're in jeans or a dress or you in whatever, you still look fly. You still look fly and no one's gonna know. How are they gonna know? The head wrap is obviously securing your wig. For someone to see the mess underneath, you have to literally let them snatch your duke. Listen, by the time they snatch your duke, you'll be already out of there, right? Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if you like this look and if I should do more quick and easy looks, you know. Like I said, when I started Bumovation, it's all about doing things quickly because motherhood, work, projects, business, but we still gotta look fly, right? Because we are representing what is on the inside. So thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe and check out the motivation part of this video. Now we're obviously going to get into the motivation and inspiration part, you know, the motivation part of the video. I just want to say, you know, I got a message and I feel like this is something that, you know, God wanted me to share with you guys. I'm no pastor, I'm no anointed somebody, but I'd like to think because of my spiritual journey, I keep hearing God more and more. That does not make me perfect. I fumble a lot. Listen, if you if you were to get into my sins, you would not even listen to these videos no more. But that's beside the point. Do as I say, don't do as I do. So the message that I feel like sharing with you guys, you know, this week today is that God is not a God of chairs and tables. God is not a God of, you know, choreographed chairs and tables from Waylands or tables from, I don't know, whatever your favorite furniture store is. God is a God of wood and God is a God of trees. God is a God of wood and God is a God of trees. And by that, I actually mean that God will not give you the finished product. And we've heard this so many times before where, you know, people that are wise, you know, spiritualists, you know, people in church say that God does not give you a nicely packaged product, and it's true and it remains true. That's why I felt like reiterating this, because we need to realize that God will definitely provide the resources and God will definitely make a way, but you have to actually do the work. You have to walk the journey. If we even look at the story of Noah, if God wanted, God would have given Noah an ark. He would have. I mean, he's that powerful and he's that capable. He's omnipotent and omnipresent. Nothing is impossible for him. But he actually said to Noah, build the ark. And I imagine that he provided all the other resources that Noah needed. Therefore, we need to realize when we pray and we fast and we ask and we cry and we beg to God, please let's not look for tables and chairs. Let's not look for tables from Mr. Price Home. Let's not look for chairs from Choreographed. Let's not look for chairs from Waylands. Let's not look for chairs from I don't know what other luxury furniture store there is. Let's not do that. Let's open up our spirits and our minds and hearts to actually seeing the wood and the trees, because that's what God does. That's who God is. So if you've been praying for something, if you've been seeking something from God, and you feel like, you know what, the answer is not coming through, and funny as I say this, I'm also even talking to myself, because I'm also going through a phase of seeking God. But let's go through it together, okay? Hold my hand, I'll hold your hand. Let's get to where we need to go. Right. So I'm also saying this to myself. Therefore, I just want you to know I'm literally motivating you so that even I stay motivated. Let's not look for chairs and tables and finished cupboards and saucers and plates and stoves. Let's look for the wiring. Let's look for the wood. Let's look for the trees. And when we actually are unsure of what is happening, let's ask the Spirit of God to actually, you know what, show us that this is the wood that I've given you, my child. Chop it up. This is the tree that I've given you, my child. Use the shade or take the leaves, put them in water, and then get your final product. If we are going to get to our winning line, our point of victory, we need to be able to see the resources that God has placed on our path. I hope whatever it is that you're praying for, whatever it is that you're seeking, whatever breakthrough, it actually happens for you, because like I said, I'm also on that very journey. And if I hear anybody saying that, yes, I did it, it fuels me, it motivates me. You know what I'm saying? So please leave your comments, leave your questions down below. Let's talk about it. Remember, God is not a God of chairs and tables. God is a God of wood, trees, and leaves. He's a God of resource and raw material. We have to do the work. We have to, walk the path and the journey. Happy walking. It's Bumovation with myself, Nolutando. Thank you guys for watching. Come back again next week, same time. Okay, maybe not same time, but just come back again. Thank you guys.